An array is simply the collection of data of the same type. The square brackets is used to create an array in JavaScript, and the comma separates each data from the other. For example, we can have an array containing the list of all users. If we simply need all of our users, we can call our var to grab all our users or a specific user. Now let's head over to our code and create some arrays. So we said an array is a collection of data. So let's create a simple array for our fruits. So create an array which will hold our fruit. So we use the square brackets to create an array. So our first fruit will be banana, and our second fruit an apple. Our third fruit we have pawpaw. So we have these three fruit. So we can simply log the array to the console. Means fruit. Then I save. So if it refresh, let's refresh. So if we check our console, you get our array back, and it will give us the length of the array and a string. So we have banana, apple, pawpaw. So the array comes with a bunch of other methods too. So if we type fruits dot, then you get the methods from here. We'll be talking about the push and the pop. So the push is used to add an item. So if I type kiwi, the kiwi fruit, so now I'm pushing a new item to our array. So if I log it to our console, so if I log fruits, then I save, then if it refreshes, then you get this kiwi has been added and our array is now 4. So that's how to add a new element to our array. You can also remove an element from the array. So we can remove, you can use the fruits dot pop. So if you bring fruits dot pop, then you console dot log out the fruits, and then you refresh. So this will remove our kiwi fruit from the array. So if I remove the kiwi, it will remove the pawpaw. So if I refresh, then we'll get 2 elements, and that's the banana and the apple. So we'll remove the pawpaw. So you can also get the length of the array with the dot length. So if we put dot length, it will simply return the length of our array, and the length of our array is 2 because we use this pop to remove the pawpaw. So if I remove the pop, then it will return 3. So we'll get 3 back. So what if you want to access each of the fruit? So you want to access the banana, the apple separately. So you can use the map to map through your array. So you can simply type fruit.map. So once you type map, so you can type anything here, maybe a fruit. So fruit, or you can type, let me just use fruit. So it's not fruits, so it's fruit. Then set it equals, then you can console.log your fruit out. So this will separate the elements and log them separately. So if I come to my console, then you get banana, you get pawpaw, and you get apple separately. So that's how to map through arrays. So you can also convert this array to a string. So if I say array to string, so if I simply log this to our console, So it will simply change our array to a string and return it as a string. So you can see instead of bringing the square brackets have been eliminated. So if I remove the toString, sorry for that, so and I save it, so you get this is the array. But if you convert it to a string, then it will remove all these, the square brackets and the numbers and the length and the array. It will simply convert it to a string. So let's use the toString to simply convert it to the string back. So we have our string back. So you can also have objects in an array. So I can come and I'll delete this and I'll put an object here, maybe fruit, and now we'll have a banana, and maybe let me add a number over here and I'll set it equals to 1. So I'll simply copy this object and I'll save it. So I'll change this from banana to apple, this to, let's make it kiwi, and the number over here is 3 and this is 2. Let me convert this to 1. So to make it simple, let's bring it down over here to separate them like this. So now we have 3 objects in our array. So we can map through those objects with the fruit.map. Then we'll get each individual fruit over there. Then we can log it to the console. So we can use the fruit. So if I want the fruit name, so I'll simply write fruit.fruit because the name here is fruit. So I simply write fruit.fruit. I'll get our fruit back. So you get your fruit back. So if you want the number too, you can use fruit.number. And if I refresh, then we'll get our numbers back. 1, 2,